There's a report in Campaign Manager you've probably never looked at. We checked it for a client last week, $78,400. This is the revenue their ads generated that Amazon never credits back to the campaigns that drove it. If you're making bid, budget, and pause decisions based on standard ACOS alone, you're working with half the picture. Now, in this video, I'm going to show you what this is, where the data lives, and how to use it to make better decisions about which campaigns to protect and which ones to scale. So a customer searches, sees your ad, clicks, buys, campaign gets the credit. But sometimes they click your ad for a 30-day pack, land on that listing, they see the 90-day bulk option and decide they want the bigger size, and they buy that instead. Now in Campaign Manager, your 30-day campaign records a click, some spend, and 0 attributed sales. The 90-day listing records a sale it didn't advertise for. Your 30-day campaign looks like it's wasting money. The 90-day campaign looks more efficient than it actually is. And the customer who only found your brand because of the 30-day ad is invisible in both. That's the halo purchase. A customer clicks on an ad for one ASIN and buys a different one. Amazon tracks it, Campaign Manager doesn't show it by default. Amazon records this in a report called the Purchase Product Report. It shows every time an ad click on one ASIN led to a purchase of a different ASIN within a 7-day window. It doesn't show up in your Campaign Manager dashboard. It's not in standard bulk reports. You have to pull it manually. So you need to go to Campaign Manager, Reports, then create a report. Once there, select Purchase Product under Type, then the date range, and that's it. You export. Now make sure you subscribe if you've not done so already. I cover topics like this every week. We work with a supplement brand, collagen protein powder in 3 sizes, a 30-day serving starter pouch at around $25, a 60-day standard at $45, and a 90-day serving bulk at $63. The starter pouch was their most advertised ASIN. High search volume, lower price point, easy entry point. In Campaign Manager, the campaigns running on it looked average, ACOS in the 60 to 80% range. When we pulled the Purchase Product Report, the starter pouch had driven $47,200 in halo revenue in 58 days. Customers were clicking the starter ad, upsizing to the 60-day or 90-day version and buying those instead. The 60-day standard received $19,800 in halo driven sales from those ads. The 90-day bulk received $14,100. Together, those two ASINs picked up over $33,000 in sales that their own campaigns didn't generate and didn't pay for. That's a Gateway ASIN, a product whose job isn't to convert on itself, but to bring people into the brand. It's doing acquisition work, not conversion work, and the standard ACOS can't tell the difference. If you evaluate the starter pouch campaign at face value, 70% ACOS when the target is 30%. Pause them, you don't just lose the starter pouch revenue, you lose the $47,200 in downstream purchases those campaigns were seeding. The 60-day and 90-day campaigns keep running their ACOS, looks fine, but the pipeline of new customers dries up. You won't see it in data for weeks. You add the halo sales figures from Purchase Product Reports to the denominator. The Purchase Product Report doesn't include spend data, so pull your standard advertising report alongside it, join them on campaign name, add the halo column to the direct sales column, and recalculate. About 15 minutes to set up the first time. After that, it's a monthly pull. One campaign in this account was running at 108% direct ACOS. Direct attributed sales was $302. Halo sales from that same campaign were $905. Total revenue generated $1,207. So the blended ACOS was 27%. That campaign was on the verge of being paused. At 27% blended ACOS, it's one of the more efficient campaigns in the account. Pausing it removed $905 in revenue per report cycle that Campaign Manager would never flag as a loss because it was never credited there. The collagen protein campaigns in this account were driving sales of the brand's joint support capsules. Different product line, different campaigns, completely separate ACOS targets. $3,100 in joint support revenue in 58 days, generated by collagen ads, not visible anywhere in Campaign Manager. Run the Purchase Product Report, add Halo by Purchase ASIN, look for destination ASINs in completely different different categories from your products that drove them. This tells you which budget cuts will hurt somewhere you're not watching. Now, there's another place campaign decisions go wrong that's worth looking at alongside this. If your account is running 40, 50, 60 campaigns, each keyword isolated, match type separated, the structure that's supposed to give you control is probably keeping your campaigns in permanent learning mode. Amazon needs 30 conversions per campaign per month before it can optimize properly. Most hyper segmented accounts aren't hitting that in half their campaigns. I covered exactly how to diagnose it and what the 2026 structure looks like in the last video. So the link's somewhere here. I'll catch you there.